I'm now chairman of the A1048 standard. And what we're trying to develop is a standard that covers all the aspects of our industry. And to go backwards a little bit, years ago, a division of OSHA, which is OSHA, asked Nate to put a manual or a document together that would relate to our industry, because of the fact of the matter, and maybe not quite the right thing to say, but there are little to no regulations in OSHA that apply to our industry. They're just not there. So what happens, and OSHA might not like me saying this, but we get cited under the general industry clause because there's nothing there. So as a result, where does our industry really find out what they're supposed to be doing, what regulations and what standards they're supposed to be following? So that's our goal with the A1048 standard, is to create a best practice regulations that people can read, easy to read, and that they can follow and say, okay, I got this right in front of me. This is what I'm supposed to do. I know what I'm supposed to do. And I've always said that if you know what you're supposed to do, then you're accountable. If you don't know what you're supposed to do, you got a mismatch.
Yeah.
And I really feel that we have that in our industry. And so this standard will take 4 or 5 years to write. I tell everybody 3 years to keep me interested, but I really know it's a big standard. It's going to be very big, and it's supported by the A1048 group of standards. The secretary is the ASSE. Contractors used to work directly for the carriers, and now that's changed. Most of the companies now, I mean, there's not all of it, but I'd say maybe 50% of the work out there goes through general contractors like Bechtel and Black & Veatch and General Dynamics and companies like that. And I think that at the start, I mean, this started about 5 years ago. At the start, you know, they didn't know what they were doing. This is a new industry, and I've seen them evolve. And I think that, you know, companies like Bechtel and Black & Veatch, I mean, they step up to the plate and they talk about safety, and they preach it. I mean, and it's one thing to say it, but they do live up to it. So I think we've evolved. I think we're in better shape for it, I think.